Hi everyone, so we are back at ASUS HQ and today we have another special unboxing just for you. The Zenbook Flip 15. Okay, this one is not your ordinary Zenbook Flip. It's the first 15-inch to come from ASUS and it's one of the most powerful Zenbooks we've ever had. So without further ado, let's just unbox this thing. So I'll take out the notebook first out of the package and then let's see everything else that's inside. So of course you're gonna get a stylus. It's now packaged with all of the Zenbook flips and the 2-in-1s that ASUS will be selling in most markets, but of course there will still be some markets without. So what the 2-in-1 does is it helps you unleash your inner creativity. So this is it. So it's from the ASUS collection. If you want to buy it, you can buy it separately, but for most laptop users, I think you won't be able to do so anyway. So next up we have a laptop charger. Okay, so it's a very big power brick and I'm gonna tell you why a little bit later on, why it's that big and why it needs to produce so much power for the laptop. There's not much else except for a user guide and a warranty guide. Okay, so now let's get onto the laptop. Okay, so like I said, this is one of the most powerful Zenbooks that we've ever had. But despite it being really powerful, it's actually one of the more compact Zenbooks that we're ever gonna see from ASUS. Okay, why? This is because of what we call the nano bezel technology or the nano edge technology. So what this essentially does is there's virtually no bezels at the side, so we are able to fit in a 15-inch panel in a 14.5-inch chassis. Okay, so if you can see also, there's a rather complete keyboard here. The trackpad, the numpad is quite cramped, but at least you still get the functionality. Okay, so rounding up the specs, we have a 4-core, 8-thread Core i7 8th Gen processor and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050. So this is the reason why we need such a large power brick, so that we can power the laptop completely. We have a pretty large touchpad here, and of course the audio is by Harman Kardon because this is a productivity and entertainment device. Okay, so one more thing, why we need the power brick. Let's go to the ports. Okay, so we'll check the ports on the left side first, or rather right side when you're facing it. You have your regular USB 3.0, there's 2 of them. You have your full HDMI ports. For most laptops that are this thin, most of them just go with a mini HDMI, but ASUS was generous enough to give us a full HDMI. And we have a full SD card slot. Again, it's full sized. Most laptop vendors just go with a micro SD, and that's not such a fun thing, right? Okay, and now on the other side is where it gets even more interesting. You have your power button over here and your volume control, and this is a Type-C. But it's not just any regular Type-C. It's actually a Thunderbolt 3 port, which means you can power multiple 4K monitors with just this port and plug this to an external GPU. Okay, so if you think that the GTX 1050 is not enough to power your requirements, you can just hook it up to a GTX 1080 and you're done. So overall, so this is the back design. So you get 2 speakers up here. So it's side firing. I would have preferred if it was front firing. I didn't notice if you had. Okay, so if you see the sounds will come from here. It won't be direct to you, but I think it's good placement. There are speakers up here also, so it's quite good. And if you want to see, you can use it on tent mode or tablet mode. That's why the power button and the volume buttons are on the side, so you can easily toggle it while you're in tablet mode, and you can just easily use the stylus to work creatively. So that's about it. We'll spend a few more time with this laptop to see how it performs and how it does with daily tasks. So for another feature, by the way, before we end, there's an IR blaster over here for Windows Hello. It's for facial recognition, so it will detect your face if you're nearby and just log you in automatically. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. We'll get back to you for our initial thoughts and reviews for this unit. Thank you. Have a good day.